Let's take a quick look at how we need to set up our files in our React Native application if we want to use a tab bar using the new Expo router. Alrighty, so the first thing we'd want to set up over here is our actual stack, right, in our apps layout, right? So this is going to be our stack. And then right in our stack, we want to set up like our stack screen, right? So this stack screen over here will have a name. So the name is coming from like our actual tabs because we're setting up like our actual tabs, right? And we also have options. So within our options, we want to set like the header shown, right, to false because we don't want to show like the header, right? So over here, we'll just set up this to false. Alrighty, so since this is setting up this as under tabs, so this will be coming from our actual folder that we're gonna create right now, which is gonna be tabs folder, and our actual tabs will take in all the files that are within this tabs folder, right? So the first thing that we'd wanna like create is like our index.js file. We'd also wanna set up like our underscore layout.json file. Alrighty. So what we would want to set up here in our actual let's just start with our index.js file, right? So we just want to set up a React Native export component over here. This is just a quick way to actually set this out. Right, so we'll just set up like, let's just set out all the pages we'll need, right? So we'll need like our index file, our profile, right? We'll need a post.js file, and we'll need an explore.js file, right? Alrighty, so let's just create these functions component. So we'll just need that for the posts, right? For profile, we also need the same thing. So we'll need that for profile. We've got that for post, that, and we just need this for explore, right? Alrighty, so we'll just need the same thing set up here in our actual layout, right? So, but within our actual layout, so what we're gonna set up here is our actual like tabs, right? So we'll just clear this out and say this is coming from Expo Router's tabs, right? And then over here we'll just set up like our tab screens, right? So tab screen, so the name for our actual tab screen would be index, right? And then we also have options over here. So within like our actual options, let me just take this to the new line. So within our actual options, we'll need to have like a title, right? So we'll have a title which is got name. The title name is gonna be homepage, right? Then we'll set up our tabs bar icon, right? With our tabs bar icon, we'll just have that function, and this is just gonna be like a arrow function. So what we're doing over here is actually setting this function, and we're destructuring the colors, right, from those props, right? And then this is gonna be an arrow function. So what we'll then import over here is our actual font awesome icons, right? So, and then what we then gonna do over here is add this line of code over here. So this is just using font awesomes, and we're saying the size of the font awesome, the font, the icon I meant to say, the size of the icon is gonna be 28, and then the name of that icon we're gonna be using this homes icon, and the color is the color that we're gonna pass in there, right? Alrighty, so that's just what we're gonna need over there, and we just need to close that out. So if we go ahead and actually save this out, you'll see over here we've got this home and this explore, right? So let's just set up something over here within the layout. So this is gonna be our screens options, right? And then we'll just set up like our tabs active tint color, and let's just set this out to like orange, right? Orange. Alrighty. So this will set up like our actual active tab as orange, right? So you'll see over here we've got our home page and our explore page, right? So, but if we were to like save all the files, because the reason why we have those two tabs is because we only saved like our index.js file and our actual explore, right? So if we were to save all those other files, right? And you'll see something weird over here, right? So you'll see we've got a home page, post, explore, and profiles page, right? But within our actual layout, we didn't actually set that up, right? And this is because over here where we set up like our actual stack screens, right, with this actual tab, it's actually taking all the files within this tabs folder, right? So now let's actually add those icons for those specific tabs, right? So over here we'll just have that, that, and that, right? Because we're gonna have 4 tabs, right? So this one will be going to our actual explore. So this is gonna be explore, and we'll just set this to a search icon, right? And then this is gonna be for our post, right? So this is the name is actually the name of the file. So this is gonna be our post, right? And then we'll just set this out to post, right? And then this is gonna be just the plus square, plus dash square, right? This is just the name of the font awesome's icon, right? And then over here the last one would be for profile. This is profile, right? Guess we have profile over there, and that's going to be for our actual profile, right? And then within our profile we'll just set this out to user. So now if we go ahead and actually save this out, you'll see that we've got these beautiful icons over here, right? And if I were to navigate to the various icons, so here on the right side, I'm actually sharing my actual real devices screen, right? So if I were to navigate to the explore page, you'll see this changes over here and says explore. If I go to the actual post, this will change to post and profile, right? So what you then can do is actually, if we were to come here and say this is for our posts, right? So what would then happen is if I were to go to the post, right, actual post, you'll actually then see that text that I've actually set up there. Yeah, so this is just it for this video. If you like the video and you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe now. Peace.